Yeah, I thought they played a good game in game one, but the problem is it's trying to create more offense. They only 20 shots on net. They had good sustained pressure in zone, but they got to find a way to get to the inside and get some higher danger shots.
Shea Theodore shoots, and that's off the mask of Gustafsson. A change underway for the Wild. Carlson tried to hammer one deep. Instead, it's on Hannifin's stick. Second effort gets it to Dorofeev. Across the line, Dorofeev, backhander, blocker save made by Gustafsson. Teeing up a wrister.
On their toes, couple great chances.
Hurdle right back across the line, wrist shot, save made, and the rebound was available. Haig skates onto the loose puck, Hurdle. Johansson protects it. Taken away on net. Blocker save is made by Gustafsson as he took one away from Olofsson.
Vegas' pressure in the offensive zone, causing Minnesota to make quick plays. Good job by Smith on the wall. Good save there from Gustafsson. Without even getting to the playoffs, it just shows you how special it is to just be able to get here. And once you're here, you want to make it every year. How fun it is, how exciting it is.
Hartman with a break. Hartman shoots. Save made by Hill. The rebound poked just wide by Foligno. So there's the first test of Adin Hill, and he passes it. Big hit by Foligno as he crushed White Cloud right in front of the Vegas bench. Nyquist stood up by Haig. Room now for Hartman again. Shoots. Blocker save made by Hill. Brock Faber. Boldy has it as it was kept onside. Boldy centers. Trenyon, side of the net. Eriksson couldn't stuff it past Hill. What a save by Adin Hill. The best we've seen from either goaltender. Boldy moves in. Glove save made by Hill.
Keep this score 0-0. As here's the first one as Trenyon puts this right on Eriksson's ex-tape.
Kaprizov to Boldy if you're just joining us. The Minnesota Wild here on ESPN now, putting pressure on Adin Hill with a shot by Eriksson that glances off and peels a pass back up top to Theodore. A little shimmy shake, wrist shot blocked in the slot. And here's Kaprizov looking ahead, trying to feed Boldy, who moves in. Boldy scores again off the setup from Kirill the Thrill. The Wild have the lead on Boldy's third of the series.
But this whole play starts with a block, and it's going to be Boldy who gets the block right in front of the net. As soon as he gets that block, he takes off, and Kaprizov with that beautiful saucer pass just lands right on Boldy's stick. Look at the air he gets on this. Perfectly lands on Boldy's stick. Quick backhand to forehand.
He finds the trailer. Riley Smith shoots, blocked. Bogosian with the 8th block shot already for Minnesota. Haig thought about a long-distance wrister and tries one. Deflected up in the air by Carlson. Theodore handles it. Off the skates of Hurdle. So Dorofeev there for support. Right back across the line again is Hartman. Through the contact. Off the outside of the net. Puts it out in front. Score! Foligno! Off the feed from Hartman. They wanted to make the change with the centers on these lines early on. Dividends for the Minnesota Wild.
Exactly what they do on this draw. It's just an easy chip in, and then they go to work. Good second effort from Hartman to find Foligno in front of the net. He gets the second opportunity right here. He just chips it out in front. Foligno with good body position there. Theodore has got to tie Foligno's stick up there a little bit soft on the crease.
Tries to clean it up, taken back by Boldy. Off of McWaugh, pops up in the air. Boldy, second effort. And it's deep beneath the goal line again, rimmed around the boards. Boldy on the opposite side, puts it into the slot. Kaprizov shoots, glove save made by Hill.
Now that they're both healthy, this is a great hockey team that Vegas just happened to draw as a wild card team.
That's off the pipe, a long distance jump, a shot from Brodin.
It's right off of the faceoff. We talked about the importance of winning these draws as that shot comes through a screen and Hill can't see it. There's 5 bodies.
Carlson once again wins a puck. Good response shift by Vegas. Haig thought about a shot. Instead lays one to the corner. Riley Smith keeps it going. Olofsson shoots. Gobbled up by Gustafsson.
Yeah, good teams find a way to, even when guys are out, having that depth in your lineup to step up and play big minutes.
Hurdle up to Hannafin. That shot ends up in the near corner. Theodore down deep. Brings it out in front. Tees up a wrister, blocked in front, and it just goes wide. Gustafsson, wraparound try. Gustafsson got there in time, and he took the wraparound away from Kolesar. And now Carlson has to head off for a change, buys some time with the retreat to Noah Hannafin. Dorofiev angles through center. Across the line, blocker save made by Gustafsson. Chopped up the near wall. Zuccarello avoids a hit, spins away from the hard-charging McNabb, and a steal. Zuccarello moves in. Zuccarello shoots. Score! The steal by Johansson. The goal for Zuccarello. 3-0 Minnesota in the first.
Zuccarello avoids this huge hit for McNabb, and as he does that, McNabb is lost. Now Hurdle's trying to cover for him. Hurdle is out of position as Zuccarello walks in.
This has been a terrific, it seems, Callie, anticipatory period by the Minnesota Wild. They have won a lot of pucks, and it has paid off, as that shot may have caught a little bit of the outside of the post from Eriksson Ek. Spun off his stick by Haig. So let's see if we sense a different Vegas Golden Knights team to start off here in the second period. Will they respond to what happened in the first? That snapped off the blocker of Gustafsson from Haig from the right point. Haig ridden to the boards by Brazeau. Pietrangelo can't get it out of the zone. Brazeau a steal. Brazeau towards the net, blocked in front. And it looked like it got the stick of Adin Hill. Mark Stone plays it back to the point. Here's Theodore in the high slot. Fumbled it. A 2-on-1, Kaprizov and Boldy. Kaprizov shoots. Save made by Hill. Score! It's squeezed across the line. Kaprizov just enough past Adin Hill to make it 4-0 Minnesota.
Boldy and Kaprizov, but it's Theodore here that just fumbles the puck, and as he does it, he falls down. And Kaprizov's looking over at Boldy the whole time. He doesn't look at the net until he snaps it and goes 5-hole on Hill, who originally has this, but as he's falling back into the net.
A good back check, though, by Zuccarello. Took the puck back, and Faber has it. Swings it across to Brodin. Zuccarello will get the puck deep, and now I expect a lot of that. That shot was shanked by Hartman. Thrown out in front, and it ends up on the stick of Brodin. Up top, Pietrangelo. Fake the one-timer. Zach Whitecloud looked to center. He puts it behind the net. Hurdle keeps it moving to the point. Pietrangelo, wrist shot, blocked in front by the glove of Gustafsson. Bob Wischusen here with Brian Callahan. Hannafin a drive that just goes wide. Leah Hextall with us as well. Another one from Whitecloud from the right point, off the pad of Gustafsson.
Yeah, and I think it's different, too, in a playoff series from a regular season game, right? In a regular season game, yeah, you could see where Vegas maybe would, let's not give up, but, they're not attacking as hard. But in a playoff series, you continue to go.
Wow, a little toe drag down the slot. Score! To that point, Noah Hannafin gets Vegas on the board. It's now 4-1 Minnesota.
Yeah, you could just feel it coming, as we were saying. Vegas with a couple good shifts in the offensive zone. And it's Hannafin, and when you're down 4-0, you encourage your D, jump up in the rush, make it a 4-man rush, try to make odd-man rushes as this puck pops right to Hannafin.
3-on-3 through center, the Golden Knights. Saad with speed. Saad drives behind the net, circles the cage. Stepping up, Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo puts it out in front, score! Hurdle! Beautiful feed from Pietrangelo. It's 4-2.
Into this play, and it's going to be duplicate coverage. Trennan and Bogosian both go to Saad. Leaves Pietrangelo all by himself, who finds Hurdle in front of the net. Hurdle does so much of his damage right there in front of that crease. Good body position. Nyquist tries to take his stick away.
It pops to Theodore, across to Jack Eichel, snap down low, Stone, back up top, Theodore, one-timer, save Gustafsson. He took one away from Dorofiev, and it's thrown the length of the ice towards the empty net, and in! The empty net goal for the Minnesota Wild.
But this save from Gustafsson, as he's looking through traffic, does a great job getting from his left to his right to his left, sealing that post. And then Kaprizov.
What a win and what a performance for a good portion of this game by Minnesota. Dorofiev a drive, one more save for Gustafsson for good measure. And the final is 5-2 Wild.